Hello. I just want to talk about skeptical atheism. It's called skeptical atheism, and that's how I would classify myself. Um, what attracted me to atheism is its skepticism and the critical thinking that is used in atheism. Uh, that is what attracted me to atheism. It's not just simply somebody or people who don't believe in God. It is um, how they have evaluated the evidence for God and how they evaluated the evidence for many things that are supernatural. So that is just something that you should keep in mind, or people who are theists, or even people who are atheists should keep in mind, because simply because you're an atheist, that doesn't mean that you have strong critical thinking skills. And and from my perspective, just evaluating me, yes, I have strong critical thinking skills in regards to some things, but there probably are many things that I need to improve my critical thinking skills on in terms of evaluating evidence. So I'm not perfect, but I do want to pursue the ideal of evaluating evidence using certain methods of determining knowledge or determining truth claims, and trying to use those things accurately. Okay. Um, I think this point is lost, and especially lost when it pertains to many passionate, devout theists. And usually these are Christian, because we are in a country that is predominantly Christian, but it could be a Muslim. And I put those two religions together not because in particular in particularly hate them or have something against them, but they have a both of those religions have a evangelical component built inside of them. Now, that doesn't mean that every single Christian is an evangelical or every single Muslim is evangelical. I mean, there are many Muslims and Christians who are not evangelical or aggressive in promoting their faith. But towards those who are, um, it's very important for them to understand that skeptical atheism is based upon honesty. Okay, honestly assessing the evidence for the God of Christianity or the God of Islam. Now, many, I think many evangelicals in both of the Christian and Muslim faith, some of them misperceive skeptical atheism as being, in many ways, just absolutely a manipulative way of trying to reject God, as if skeptical atheists are trying to reject God and they're trying to put all their efforts into rejecting God. Um, I can just only tell you my experience, uh, and my experience based upon what how I on the atheists that I've read about and um, watched. For example, Matt Dillahunty, Steve Shives, Lee Lemon. Um, these atheists were r- reading the Bible to get a greater understanding of God, and their skepticism and their doubt was induced by reading the Bible, the entire Bible. Okay, that's how my skepticism started to form when I became saved. Okay, so when we started to ask these questions in terms of the contradictions that we believe that are incontrovertibly there, and some of the moral problems that we've seen. It's not that we were coming from an atheist worldview saying that I want to disprove the Bible. I hate Christianity. I can't stand being subject to Jesus Christ. I want to rebel. That is not how we came about becoming an atheist. That is just wrong. And I think that Matthew 4:19, although he's well intentioned, he fails to understand that. He fails to understand that many skeptical atheists were former Muslims and former Christians. Um, so, you know, if you're a Christian apologist, I can only give you this advice. Um, I would make sure I understand exactly how many atheists became atheists. Because many atheists were formerly religious. So you have to understand that background. I think I'm pretty much done, so I'll leave it at that. Thanks.